Welcome back to my bathroom, and welcome to episode 5 of Thoughts in My Bathroom, a really mediocre series where I try new makeup and attempt to recreate a look. For today, we're attempting to do Lydia from Beetlejuice. This is something that looks really easy, which means I'm gonna overcomplicate it and make it very hard. Also, if you're new here, this is a good time to tell you that I really don't know anything about makeup. I'm just trying. Trying is hard. Anyway, that's it. We're gonna do makeup, talk about whatever's on my mind. I have no idea what we're gonna talk about. I have about 1,000 fleeting thoughts per second, so it could be anything, but it will be positive. There's enough bad things going on, I don't wanna add to that. We're gonna start with this NYX The Glue. This is a gripping primer. Get in here, take a look at my skin. I have oily skin and large pores. Oh, looking like a wild Saturday night. Normally I wear a silicone primer to conceal the fact that I have pores. If you have larger pores, another thing that helps is staying off social media. Just not watching it. We all have pores. I mean, some of us like me, they're larger than normal. And if they don't look large sometimes to you, it's because I'm using a huge window and the sunbeams in it. And then I've got one of these. So when you put the two together, it kind of blurs it out. But trust me, I've got some craters on there. Wow, that is a tacky primer. I washed my hands, by the way. Did it do anything? I don't think so. Oh, look at this. Monistat Chafing Cream Gel. I've been looking for a dupe to this primer, Makiage. It's a silicone-based primer. I like that because it feels in my pores and makes the oil kind of, it doesn't get rid of it, but for about a good solid hour, I'm not oily. After I did a deep dive on Reddit, a lot of people saying they use Monistat Chafing Gel as a primer. It's the same silicone-ish texture as the Photo Finish Smashbox and this primer I just showed you. I haven't tried it yet, I just got it, but I'll let you know. This mess is dry. For the foundation, we have Maybelline Fit Me in the lightest shade I could find, which is Porcelain. Just gonna use our fingers. Wow. I've got to get a new mirror. No, I'm not going to. I'm really on this not consuming, overconsumption, anti-consumption kick, despite what you're seeing here, this consumption. I'll get into that another day, but I really do want to start making more content that's not focused around overconsumption. It's been on my mind lately. Let me know your thoughts. I know that's kind of what this channel has been about lately, is reviewing products. And although I give them away back to you guys, it's still something I struggle with because in my real day-to-day life, I'm not an overconsumer. Well, I overconsume like at the grocery store. I spend a lot of money on food, trying things, creating things, whipping things up. But as far as going out buying gadgets or making a Target run to look at pillows, I'm not doing that. What were we talking about? Oh, I quit using beauty blenders because they waste the product. And I just use my good old-fashioned phalanges. That's too much, right? You're over-consuming foundation. I've used this foundation before. Just bring it downtown. And it's nice, but for my skin type, oily, larger pores, the best foundation is no foundation. How's that looking? I don't know if it's the foundation or the primer, but it is setting in my pores. To set it, we're gonna use this Wet n Wild powder. We used this when we did the Furby, I think, which turned out awful. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's perfect. How does this stay on? I learned that you're supposed to tap this and not rub it. I was rubbing it. Is that right? I actually haven't seen the new Beetlejuice movie. Beetlejuice movie? I did go to the movies the other day and watch The Wild Robot. Don't watch it. I can't even talk about it. I cried the entire time. And it wasn't just me, because y'all know I'm a crier. It was the whole dang movie theater. We were passing tissues. It was like tithing. One for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. It was awful. Who wrote that movie? A little crying here and there in a movie is fine, but the entire time over a robot? Was a good movie though. Let's do these brows next. I didn't get any brow stuff. We're just gonna use eyeshadow from this palette that I think is like 8 years old. Oh, there you are. Hey, we're gonna use the black one here. She's got very thin brows. Mine are tattooed on. The other day I had tattoo removal, just buzzing these things off. And I was inquiring about her removing my brows. She said they don't do that there. Thinking if I put retinol or something on them, it'll fade them. There's nothing wrong with them other than it's time for them to get redone. You just do have to get them done every year or they turn prison green, or at least mine do. I'm just kind of tired of it. I don't have eyebrows. It's fine. Those look like parentheses. Maybe if we bring them up a bit. Oh, actually it's getting worse. Eyebrows to me, well, it's kind of like eyeliner. The days you're in a rush and you just slap it on, it looks the best. But the days you're really focusing and really trying, it looks awful. So because I'm really trying, I feel like that's contributing to the mess. Oh my. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Are they even? What about now? We'll just cover them up with eyeshadow, so it'll be okay. If you look close, she's got a lot of eyeshadow all over the place, but the wet line, is that what it's called, has white on it. I've got a white pencil to do that with. It's a lot of reds and browns and a little black. We're gonna use this putty blush. This is shade Caribbean. Oh. Okay, yeah, just do the other side since that looks fine. Trust the process. I'm gonna put this on first and then put the eyeshadow on. This is where that little beauty blender would come in handy. Let's get into some food news. There's a lot of fun things going on right now. We're gonna go back in with this Tarte palette. Tartelette. First bit of fun news is BK has a purple Whopper. They have an Addams Family menu. I mean, I haven't had it yet, but it appears to just be a Whopper, but the bun is purple. Colored things for holidays are, I wouldn't use the word fascinating, I guess more confusing, because the government, health people, whatever, people of knowledge will tell us that food dyes are terrible for us. Red 40 is gonna send you over the edge. But during Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, they'll dye all our food. What are you saying? You're like a bad boyfriend sending mixed signals. Don't eat this food dye. But we have a purple Whopper coming out on October 13th. Of course, I'm gonna eat the Whopper. Burger King also has a fiery menu where they have this drink, Fiery Sprite. I believe it's strawberry. I'm probably getting this wrong. Strawberry with, what was it? Habanero or something? This is going south pretty quickly. Also in the food dye department, Dunkin' Donuts has a potion macchiato. Espresso, milk, and marshmallow oob flavoring. U-B-E. I don't really know what it is, but one time I made oob balls for a Thai dessert, and you use that oob flavoring coloring, and it's dark purple. So it's a purple macchiato. Sonic, which I don't have one of those, but if you're lucky enough to have a Sonic, they have a Witch's Brew float. It is a, hang on. Looks like this. It's a green apple slush with salted caramel bubbles and soft serve. Salted caramel and green apple. Oh shit. Dum Dums, the sucker, has a fall release right now. I got those for little brats when they go trick-or-treating. You know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Here's a little rant. One of my neighborhood kids, every year I set out a bucket of junk. Prize bags, goodie bags of junk. It takes me hours to fill these things. And every year some little brat grabs the bucket and dumps it in his bucket. Where are your parents? I set it on the end of the driveway to avoid any kind of communication with human beings. I don't want to talk about it. Trick or treat, go away. Go away. Take it, go. You don't need to say thank you. You don't need to say anything. Just wave at the camera and go on, little Timmy. Anyway, I did low-key Halloween bags this year because I'm tired of it. The same kid is gonna take it all every single year. And I keep putting it out every single year thinking he's gonna change his behavior. Guess what? He doesn't. He's still a rat. My camera says it's overheating, so I'll be right back. The white looks really crummy. I don't know if there's any eyeliner on there. We'll do a small liquid liner. We're gonna use some things I already have. Is it Morphe? Ink felt tip liner. This is my favorite liner. It's $15, but every year, I think it's Christmas time, they do a 50% off sale. So you can get it for $7. Nothing can fix a shaky hand. I feel like because you're watching me, my hands are shaking. It's kind of like those people who laugh at funerals. If someone's watching them or they're uncomfortable, they just start laughing. I kind of do that. I mean, I don't go to funerals. I can't do it. Oh, speaking of funerals, my stepdaddy's deathversary coming up. You know, he died on Halloween. That's kind of a crummy time to die. There's really no good time to die. It was weird. I was in a haunted house and I got the phone call. Do we finish this? Do we leave? What do we do? I finished it. And before you say anything, I was trying to hide the fact that that had just happened in front of my family. Plus I was 4 hours away and I don't drive at night. Anyway, he's in a better place. He was not doing good, y'all. He was not doing good. And if we're being completely honest, he was an overconsumer. He overconsumed alcohol the entire time I knew him. If you drink 20 beers a day for 40 years, eventually it's gonna catch up to you. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Where's that black stuff? I've told you this before, but growing up, I went to a really Southern Baptist church with my grandmother. And they taught us there that Halloween is for devil worshipers. And that if you dressed up for Halloween, you're going to hell. You're going to hell, your sister's going to hell, your mom's going to hell, everybody's going to hell. Because you put on a costume. The preacher would get up there, he'd start shaking, speaking in tongues. If you put on that costume, you're asking Satan just to come get you. You're disguising yourself as one of his beings, and he's gonna come get you. Don't even pass out candy. I was looking behind my shoulder. Is Satan gonna come get me? Am I the worst person in the world for accepting candy right now? I'm doing the devil's work. I am disobeying. Anyway, talk about feeling guilty that something's supposed to be innocent. Let's just keep it innocent. We're just having fun. We're just having fun for a day. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have to have an underlying tone. It can just be, we're dressing up. We're being anybody but ourselves. And can't that be fun? Because if you're me, I'm crying all the time. I can be anybody today. I can be anybody. Anything and everything can be evil if you make it that way. Also, anything and everything can be positive. Most things, if you make them that way. Here's the okay, we're messing it up. Here's the blush, because she does have red cheeks. We can try to blend that. Oh, I never finished the Dum Dum thing. Okay, so Dum Dums has fall flavors. Candy apple, hot chocolate, apple cider. I forgot. To circle back to all that, the point is, do you remember in 2002, I think, Dum Dums released the fast food, I think it was called fast food bag, and it had buttered popcorn, pizza, I want to say a hot dog. Does anyone remember that? I have been looking for a bag of those forever on eBay, and I haven't been able to find it. The Dollar Tree eyelash curler really is the best one. Focus, focus. L'Oreal telescopic mascara. I like this. Eyelash. I can't speak. I still have this flipper in. Look, I've been at the dentist twice, shoving this tooth in. I'm getting a tooth implant because I ate the turkey leg at Disney World and my tooth fell out. Anyway, so the first time they put the tooth implant in, it did not fit. And the second time, it fit, but it looked like a baby tooth. They handed me the mirror. What do you think? I think it looks like a baby tooth. Take it out. So they had one remade, and I'm waiting on the tooth. I think I get it next month. The tooth implant journey has not been fun. I won't be eating turkey legs anytime soon. Oh my, let me tell you about this. Speaking of turkey legs, so we had the fair here. I don't know, I guess it was a couple weeks ago. The fair is redneck as heck. What is that? I swear Eminem's cousins were working there, Meth Head Michael. Some of those people can be crazy as hell. But you have to put yourself in their position. Carney's position. You're in the heat. It's 110 degrees out here. You're working a 14-hour shift. You're saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Fair music going on. You want to hit a balloon for $50? What is going on? You don't have to do crack to look like a crackhead there. They had turkey legs there, $22. $22 for a turkey leg? Are you kidding me? Inflation has hit the fair. I didn't get one, I got my partner one. I'm like, you better enjoy this. I want you licking that bone. Get all that meat off of there. Being at the fair felt like being at the mall in the early 2000s. Remember in the mall, there would be kiosks in the middle and they would harass you. They would sit there, they'd see you walking by, and if you locked eyes with that person at the kiosk, it's like they had a jetpack on their seat. Do you want to try some lotion? Do you want me to straighten your hair? Do you want a temporary tattoo? Do you want to sit on a bed of nails? Do you want a chair massage? You're ugly. Do you want a makeover? I'm 12. My grandmother pays me $7 a week to go to church. I can't believe I told you that. Because I didn't want to go. Because it was too much, y'all. It was too much. I was tired of getting told I was going to hell every week. I'm just trying to spend my $14 at the Build-A-Bear factory to get one keychain. But yeah, you can straighten my hair. I didn't buy any lipstick, so we're just going to use this blush. Why are you shocked? You've already seen the color before. We have some CoverGirl blush. Say it with me. CoverGirl blush from a previous video, just to jazz this up a little bit more. Remember, everything looks better in the dark. All right, now let's put this wig on. The wig is from Amazon. Oh, what? 2 pieces. Do one of these. I feel like a migraine coming on. Is this how Dr. Phil feels? Dr. Phil feels? Let me tell you something. I've been watching Dr. Phil in the morning, which is a bad habit I've got to break. I can't decide if I like the show or not, but the characters they're something. Also, he has way too many commercials. Have you noticed that? Dr. Phil, he'll tell you 3 seconds of information, and when we come back, here he comes back, then he'll say 5 seconds of information, and when we come back, and then he'll show you a preview. Just show me right now. Just show me right now. But my Dr. Phil days are numbered because we're canceling our cable. It's too much. What we do know is I should never cut my hair short or dye my hair black. What's this? Oh, we got a little ponytail here? Or is that, what is that? How's that looking? Then this must be the top part. It's on a claw clip. Oh, that must have been to hold this claw clip in. Okay, well, you messed that up. Hers looks much better. You think that's right? I did a terrible job. Again. Wait a minute. We forgot the most important part. The veil. Oh yeah, that made it look better. Thanks again for being here. I hope everyone's okay. We've had some crazy times, crazy weather. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Wash your makeup brushes. I'm talking to me, not you. Drive slow, drink water, and I will see you next time for something cool. Something cool. I'm just kind of in this phase of my life where I'm really tired. Look like you've been working them streets, girl. They probably won't work. I don't even break even. That would make me feel crazy. I feel like I need to get baptized again after going bowling. F around and find out. See you, never buy. Well, why not? What I know is I don't know. That's gross. Melty face. That's just my natural glow. Looking over my shoulder. I was scared.